Hi, my name is Robert Foster. Hey, how you doing? Hey, we're going to do a little Unreal tutorial. But this is going to be about UNG and variables. Variables. Where we're going to come over variables and floaters, rotors, floaters, and functions, dispatchers, and we call it micros, groups, um, and how you set up health scripts or anything. Thing is, I just came off of Game Jam. We are emulating. When you are in Game Jam, always start about your team, saying, if we gonna make a multiplayer or and whatnot, do that at the end if we got time. Implement what you want to implement, like for instance, if you're new to Unreal, never go way beyond what you don't know. If you are, I already know how to make a first, but do it. If you're going to make a first player, do that. Because if you know how to implement all that, do that first and get your team involved. If you're working on blueprint and you have somebody else who work on blueprints, and I'm working on assets, and I was in between, so I was working on assets, so I just got to work, and by the time I ran into doing blueprints, and I didn't get a chance to do blueprints, but we know now the do's and don'ts, and I'll tell you about the do's and don'ts when you go into Game Jam. Never create a multiplayer game first. Always create it last. Or AI. Anything's complicated, if you don't know about it and you don't know how to implement stuff or AI, do not get involved. Don't fool around with it if you don't know what you're doing. First, learn learn, behavior trees. Learn the simplest form of AI, where it's move you and tax you. That's it. Simple movement, and they have simple movement controls in there using the pawn sensors. And keep it simple. Keep it really simple, very simple. But today we're gonna make a widget, and let's get this started. And then we're gonna show you how to implement a health script. Not like, we're gonna make three blah 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 blah. No, we're just gonna make a health script. Plain and simple. Nothing more, nothing beyond. So, as these are different functions, now what thing is with blueprints, you can make a micro library, and this is just this is a totally different library where it could be reused and reused again. And I don't know how to set these up yet, but I gotta get further more information about the micro library. But this is a pretty good function. But we're not gonna set that up. We're not gonna go behind here like, let's try this, let's try that. No, I wouldn't try that. No, we're gonna create a widget, blueprint, and name it health. I've done it so many times. I might get it wrong. I might have to look at my old stuff. But sometimes you gotta write it down, whatnot. But anyways, so we're gonna look at panels. You get a horizon block, and I'm just gonna make it here a little bit. Alright. Next, I'll make a progress bar. Sometimes you got double click that. Sometimes these things you try to why sometimes I gotta click these little green Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I have to. Mm. Okay, now we'll leave it like that. So I'm not gonna name it health. I'm just gonna make this. Okay, so we're gonna refer to this because I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. Name it health. Okay, once you name your variables up here, come down to here, not pattern, go to bind, create bind. This is all you have to do. For next, we have to create our health script inside our character. For that, we go out to screen and we'll create a variable. Create a variable. Okay. We'll name it health. This is important. It's a floater. Save your floater. Next, we will get create a plan, and we will take a floater plus or something, or take away floater, or you want to say add, you know, we'll put add. Add floater. Okay, make sure this is, yeah, this is on top. No, we want to take away floater. My bad. We'll take away floater. Well, floater. Or we'll say take away floater. Yeah, take away floater. And negative. Oh, we don't have to do a negative. Just put in dot 25 because negative for positive. And then over here we want to set that. That's a control. Alt and hold alt and drag, get a setter, and we'll set this. Okay, our variable will be not 0 but 1 point. That's equal full health. And then we get a compare. Drag to this pen and get a compare floater, For testing purposes, we're gonna do it on tick, because we just gonna I'm just show you it works. For testing ground, never be on tick, never be on tick. And then this is on Capan, and we go equal a game over 0. And execute less than we'll say quit game. Okay, quit game, and we done. Nothing you do there. That's it. That's it. Over here we're going to cast to whatever you name it. Well, I'll say third person controller character, not class but character, and pin will be not get player, get pawn player, not pawn controller but pawn player. That's clean ingredients. Over here we will get, we name it health, right? And it's not in here, I spelled it wrong. Get health, and it should come up right there. Plug that into the into Weaver. It's going to note say need a fell cast. You could drag that pin in. Save that. Okay. Our next part of the script we'll get on begin play. See, begin play. And on begin play, we create. I'm spelling create wrong. Oh. Create widget. The widget is health. And then we health. We're not getting it, we setting it. Okay, we set health. And then go over here, set, well, we'll set view. Not anchor the view position. Is it viewpoint? Or add. Oh, add to viewpoint. And that will be that. Okay, now if I did it right, it just shows up. If I didn't, so there you go. Add so fast. That was our testing person. So it's adding too fast. So I'll make it 1.1 so you can see it. But never do it on health tick. That's for testing purpose. You see, it works. So now, because it's going too fast, so get rid of that and make it F key. Okay. So you can see that. So you can see it. Okay, now I'm press F key. I'm hitting F. It works. It goes down, goes down, goes down, Goes down, still alive. Goes down, game over. Let's recrack this so you could get this right. Now, yeah, get off council command. Okay, we are getting player health. Now, if I meant too fast for you or anything else, I'm gonna slow it down. So make sure you get it. So we're gonna command this. I'm put it health this health, and this is over here will be command set up health bar. Okay, be clearly on these. This is an important function. We're not setting on every frame. Why I did that? Because it's testing purpose. Never do that. We are creating on begin play. We are creating the widget, and we select it, and we set our widget. This is a key important, and then we add to a viewpoint. Then make sure you could add a failed command. But if you do this, this is what happened. If we set this on return and neither fail, I press the F key, it still works. Huh, it works. Now, game over for me. Alright. So, also, this sessions is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, now we're gonna show you. This is where people get confused or anything, or you get lost. How to set a widget, how you get a widget, how you command the widget onto things. This is important cast. Get player pawn, because he's a pawn possessed by the world. You know, there's difference from pawns. Now, I'm gonna show you verbals and sequence and commands. This is nothing to do with. I'm gonna put some weird name. We're not gonna add nothing to this character or nothing to this. We're not getting nothing. So, okay, for newbies or anything else, if you did not take the course on beginning of MREL, they don't cover everything what you need to cover. They show you it works, and it works this way, my method this way. I'm not showing you my method, I'm not showing your method. Understanding what these functions are. See, you understand what Zach brought in as a function. Sometimes you go too fast. Oh, he goes too fast. I might go too fast my end too. But we're gonna clarify some verbals. This don't have to be mean anything, but understand what different verbals are. You could create it from here. You could add a verbal, function, override function. Like if it's hit, you make it create a hit variable for you. You know what I mean? Create a hit variable for you. If you override functions like any damage, it create a damage system for you. You know what I mean? It create a damage system for you. This is really fast. I forgot about this, and this is on touch and on restart. You know, this dispatcher, and this is like You call dispatchers. We call them like in Unity. There are dispatchers. They called casting type broadcasts, and same with dispatchers. So you could override verbal functions. You know what I mean? You can add a function. You can add a new graph. You can have graphs inside of graphs. They're like state machines. And you could call that graph anytime you want. Pretty about graphics. I forgot how to set this up, but this is, I think you set up for add a new graph. You name it like graph 2 and put all your functions in there. And delete that. Ugh. Alright, so macros is make macros. Say I create a vector. I will say vector. Doesn't matter, vector 2D. Vector 3D. Well, I will say vector 3D. Well, vectors are vectors, right? If I could get the vectors. Vectors, I'll say vectors. Vectors. Oh, why I can't spell today? Let's make a powerful first. And call it VC, Victor. I don't say Victor. It's supposed to be vector. It's VE. Yeah, can't spell today. Vector. Okay, we'll make a vector. It could be any vector. Vector and minus whatever. Vector, whatever. We'll create a vector. And we say get a transform. You can get a rotator or inverted local transform. And that's the vector itself. And the transform whatever. Or matter of fact, supposed to be make transform. Make transform, my bad. And then this break transform, this make transform, whatever. And let's break all the transforms if you want to get that location of that transform. And also you could get transform. Transform location. Location be 000. Could be the center of the world. And then whatever. Go to here. Sometimes don't work on them, man. Make collapse to micro. And it should make a macro out of it. Name your macro. The output bins should be vectors 1. I put a VC, and your exit port will be transformed. I'll call it transformers. I spelled it wrong. This is what is this? Oh, it's a vector too. Okay. Oh, it's not a transform. Okay, it's a vector. Yes, it converts to vector. Okay. Transform. And then you can name it whatever. Get vector whatever. And go back out here. Now you got your own little doohickey. And you could call this anytime you want. So now I got this. I could select this, and I could get this transform. We'll say set actors world location. That's the point. Whatever itself, and then you got that doohickey. This is so cool and so easy to set up, and you can set any parameters inside of your macros. You know what I mean? This is the world's property, whatever, whatnot. Say you don't want this, you could just get rid of that. You could just click that and make transform. You know what I mean? And it's easy to set up. And it still works the same. And you can do all your math properties in there, and you can just bam, bam, bam. Then you make your own little custom node. You could call this anywhere in the world, with some variables. Okay, that's in the story. So that's why I have to show you that. And so you create variables, and whatever variable name you want to name it, I'll name it Robbie. That's your variable. That clarify your variables. You can use that variable in the world. We got Boolean, that's true or false, 1 or 0. Bytes is a number like 8 bits of numbers. Integers, you know that, 0 to whatever. Floaters is points. Names are just like some kind of text or string. String is a string. Text is a text we're using like a string, using text, vector, rotator, transform, a struct. These are different structs you could do, and I never got into these structs, but they come in good handy if you want to get game tags or something like that. And whatever, I tried this game tag mess and doesn't work. Well, I think it works, but I don't know how to get it. You know what I mean? And you could get inputs, you get keys, any type of keys you want to set. Get keyboard, you know what I mean? And then if you have a key like F key, and then you set this key, that key will show up as this key. Now you clarify this key. You can use this key anywhere anywhere. Like I set this key up to F key and all your key functions this way, or your input functions, whatever. Or you could, if you have a key, I said F key. It's already set up an F key, but because it's already set, but it's already demanded as an F key, and you already set that key up. And this could be anything you want onto here, move, whatever, and that key is already set. And then what you can do with the key is get it, and whatever you want to break, you could break keys. Like here, break a key. You could also, what else you could do with the input? You could do there's a lot you could do with it. Let's say I like the let's see, let's see. There's a lot of stuff I could do with it. Yeah, but you could set the key up and command it whatever you want to command it, you know. Also, let's get rid of that. That should keep command functions and all that stuff. Also, is a function. Functions could be whatever name. I'll name it me. And then you can add your functions. Say you want to set an active movement control inside whatever. So we'll say add input or something like that, or add location rotation, or add transform to the world. So we add add transfer location to the world, and this is for delta. That will break transform. Add a input to vector. Name it just connect that to whatever. This will be another output will be self whatever. I can't spell. Not today. Self, and that will be should be yes. I can make a local variable. Yeah, hold on. It should be object obj. Oh no. It should be obj. Oh, actor. Why? So you save back on here, and you make your own little thing, and it itself, so it's companion stuff. And you make all these companioners. You could do this for the shooting script, so you can just have this little things out. I don't have to set up the shooting stuff. Set up all for you, and this be your shooting stuff, and you bam bam, you done. And it's all your movement controllers and all that stuff. You get more parameters in here. So I could go back to here and edit. I could self or whatever. Can't spell a thing. Get self, whatever, and that's your function. That's your function right there. And I'm gonna name this one Bobby 2. This is a new thing. If I go to my other graph, you could call, what is this neat function called? I named it, right? Okay, you found a reference. There was one point you could what do you call it? Call or it's a I think it's a tool called call, but no 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 no. Okay. I forgot it. Something like that. I think you gotta. But more about these is you can't. Oh, I gotta go in here and then do that. Oh, it won't let me get it. That's a new function, and then you could go to here and add and your new function is you got dispatch. Make a dispatch. I'm gonna call it Rob Y2B. What dispatch is you could call the dispatch, you could bind it, you could unbind, bind all, event, assign. Let's try call. Call dispatch is like calling the dispatch, calling the target this, whatever's in here. It's almost like nodes, almost the same thing. So you can say your input will call group or able actor tick. You know what I mean? You name it true or false, and you could get key, or you can put your input in here, whatever actor, whatever. And this is only read only. You can't edit. You can't edit unless you call it first. These things are buggy. Whatever's in here and whatever struck from, you could call it. Thing about setting this up, because it say read only, you can't edit it. This is just for calling purpose. You know what I mean? I could call whatever. Say I want to bind it. You could bind with whatever events you have. Unbind events. Unbind all, and events, it'd be a custom event itself. Call it play, or I can't spell. Let's spell it wrong. Play, and it just be event. And it's, you could whatever, it'd be like your custom event. Okay, so now you got your dispatcher. Go drag and drop, and you could assign, and this is assigned to a custom event for you. And this is like signing events, and say this calls here, and this assigns everything up to here. Okay, so we done with that. Backwards we cover overwrite, like we cover, like you overwrite like hit begin and all that stuff. You can have hit begin inside your custom stuff. You can have different stuff going on here, and these are your variables that you can add. And construction strip is just construction inside, not using with this function, is just using inside the editor. And you can see certain things, like you want to make a spline point, you want to make a road, you can use that function on houses, whatever, or implement different things inside of the thing. So technically you can use this, but doesn't work inside game. It works like both out and in the editor, owning the editor. Things about they don't tell you about, you might have to run into. Force delete. When you're testing stuff, always use a level blueprint. I can't stress this as much. You can use level blueprint to your liking. Build everything. If you want to, you could build your compads in here if you want to. It's not recommended, but to understand the variables and everything, I'm gonna make a like a mini game with this. Just the old Kismet way, the old classic Kismet way. And the old classic Kismet way, where we just using the level blueprint for everything, and how to optimize it, how to call, how to make subsequence and stuff like that. And then you understand you could collapse all that and make into a blueprint. And also with new blueprint, you could actually do this. It's kind of puzzling me about these new blueprints. Never make a micro. Oh, you can make. Okay, you can make micro in the world. Okay, I just want to see what that does. So I created some other things, like, you can make a, like, the thing you, like, people don't understand on my tutorial. It's okay. I don't know. I'll try explaining stuff to you. So now we got an F key. Now, if you want to make a hurt box, I'll put a hurt box right here. If you want to make a pane. Okay, this calls pane right here. Okay. So you don't have to right click like I showed you before. All we got to do is make a oh, that's cool. Launch on. Oh, that's cool. Unpossessed. Oh, cool. Huh. Alright, so I got that. One little thing I'm gonna show you. I had to show you some stuff. I'm gonna set up some shooting scripts for you too, but not now. Okay, let's go to here. Bam. Bam. Okay, so now we could go in here. So we go to hurt box. And it's hurting us. Okay, so now we made a hurt box. So we can't see it. But that's okay. You could right click it. No, you can't right click it. Can? Okay. No, only can't do nothing with it. Okay, so we can't see it, so we got to put something in it. Like for instance, okay, do we have anything here we could put in it? This is fun. I like to have fun sometimes. Let's see. It works, but I have to put something in it so you can see it. Now I sound like Tina. Alright. I'll put fire. So now we got a fire. Now let's go to the fire and kill ourselves. Alright, there's smoke over here. Ah! Ah! On fire! Ah! Ah! It's hurting me! Ah! Oh god! Whew! Ah! Ah! Anyways, You can shrink the other one down, make a small fire. It works. You can make a game like that where it can hurt you. Don't step on fire. That's the next game. Don't step on fire. Here we go. Oh, it's fire over here. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, God. All right, let's try it again. Let's see what we can do with it. Wait. It's burning me. Oh, my health. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see the second time. Okay. It didn't work. Let's try. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. So did not die. This tutorial is over. It's too fun. Good. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna drop pause. Take it easy.